Hello users! In this video, we are going to show you how to create an open response question using this tool. To begin, we need to write the question statement. In this case, we are going to ask our students to solve the following equation. We can add any mathematical expression using the MathType formula editor. In this case, we'll enter in 2x plus 3 equals 9 and click Insert. Once the question statement has been defined, we can move on to the correct answer. In this case, we will define it as x equals 3. This completes the first version of the question. Optionally, we can add general feedback so that students receive it once they have answered the question. But for now, we already have enough to preview it and check how it behaves. We enter x equals 3, and the answer is correct just as expected. Now let's imagine that we are the student and that we have isolated 2x, so 2x equals 6. We then divide by 2, which leaves our answer as x equals 6 over 2. Right now, the system also accepts this answer since it is mathematically equivalent. But what if we wanted to offer partial credit for this response instead of full credit? This is possible in 2 simple steps. The first step is to edit the evaluation options for the first answer. We will check the box beside Simplified so that the correct answer must be fully simplified. We save, and from now on, x equals 6 over 2 will no longer be correct. The second step would be to give partial credit to the unsimplified answer. We need to add another answer. We enter in the correct answer again, as that always stays the same. The difference is that we are not editing the evaluation options for the second answer, keeping the simplified box unchecked so that unsimplified answers are accepted. We then define a partial score as a percentage chosen by the content creator, and we can add feedback pointing out that the simplification is still missing. From this point on, the answer x equals 6 over 2 will receive the partial score and the feedback message that the answer was not simplified. Now, let's imagine we are interested in randomizing the values in the statement so that each student sees a different equation to solve. To do so, we simply have to change the numeric values of the equation in question to ones with random values. Here we'll use the random values A, B, and C. We insert the new equation, go to the Question Settings tab, and add random variables. First, we will define the random variable A, having values between 2 and 9 with an interval of 1. Then the variable X, which will be our solution, with values between 2 and 7 and an interval of 1. Then variable B, defined the same as variable X. Once we have the 3 random variables on the left-hand side of the equation, we can define the random expression C as A times X plus B. We save the changes and move on to modifying the correct answer. Now the correct answer will no longer be x equals 3. It will be x equals the random variable x. Make sure to update the second answer as well to x equals the random variable x. If we preview the question again and regenerate the equation, we can see how it changes. If we solve the new equation, we should end with x equals 4. We hit submit, and the answer is correct as expected.
From here, you can keep generating random questions from the same input for you students to keep learning.